All right.
Yes, sir. We bike.
No, it's been a while. No, we've been doing a lot, man. Things been moving real fast on both ends. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, right? Guys, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Top Grappler, where we talk wrestling. Now, I know it's been a minute since we've been talking some wrestling, because wrestling ain't been about much to talk about here lately since WrestleMania passed.
I'm about to say, especially after WrestleMania, nothing to talk about.
So I guess we've been aside with not seeing the WWE champion on Raw after the show. I believe I don't recall seeing Bobby Lashley on Raw.
Bobby Lashley was not on Raw,
and I don't even know. I honestly don't even know what the fuck went down on Raw all that much, dude. I watched a couple matches, but I seen Charlotte go out there and go ballistic on the referee and get suspended. And Charlotte and Andrade just been on the beach coasting all week since then. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Andrade on Instagram with handfuls of ass that I didn't know Charlotte had. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, who the hell Andrade got on his shoulder like that, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's Charlotte. Oh, well, shit, okay. Congratulations. You know what? I think they did. I think she did it on purpose. I think she, to the point, she like, you know what? I'm tired of the shit that's going on backstage. I'm tired of the hating assholes. God forgive me, ladies. This is Charlotte's, the words that come out of Charlotte's mouth. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure, because she didn't already said it. She ain't been able to actually speak the way that she actually wants to speak. But you can tell by her promos, she couldn't Charlotte seemed like she almost couldn't CM Punk type promos, bro. Real.
Those that are not old enough that know CM Punk promos, those are the promos where it says, to hell with the script, I'm speaking how I truly feel on some stuff, and a lot of people behind the back scenes are not going to like it.
I think she doing that, dude. I think one of them people she doing it too. I don't think she doing it to Oscar. I think Oscar just involved. You know what I mean? Like, I think she mainly pointing the fingers at anybody else. Like, I don't know, Rhea Ripley. You know, most of the chicks that's stuck in the tag team division. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But, yeah, Charlotte's suspended. And I think she enjoying that suspension. I don't think it's hurting her at all. And this don't look good either. As far as, you keeping one of your, you keeping who you believe and you know is your top talent on the sidelines. Because you know damn well that she truly is better than every other chick in that ring. And if she comes back, she needs to be on top. And you don't want to do that. You want Rhea to be on top. So it's better to just set her up in some kind of a storyline where she get written on TV for the next 2 months. You know what I'm saying? And then make a comeback at SummerSlam, boost them ratings, get a title match and not even win.
Just be there to fill the house, just to be there to fill the seats. Just being there to fill the seats.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think that was probably the most interesting thing I seen all week on WWE. Oh, and the Dexter Loomis chick with old girl. I don't know what's going on with that Mexican girl, but I ain't gonna lie, she is pretty fine, bro.
Oh yeah,
Dexter, look, bro. Dexter, get in that, nigga. Get in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a real thing going on, but that chick actually fine, dude. Like, God, she even though she bust her ass trying to give Dexter the sexual look, nigga, she came around that corner. I say, that bitch just fall. I know she was upset. I know she was embarrassed. They didn't see that shit when that shit happened. It's like, man, you try to do something and all of a sudden you just hit the floor. You know? But yeah, that and AEW. I watched a little bit of AEW and I did see Darby Allin, who is on a John Cena-esque title defense week after week.
But in a good way.
Yeah, he defended that title every week against everybody who I believe deserves it. And last night's match against Jungle Boy wasn't no different, bro. Of course, they finished. Good. I like AEW finish their matches. They don't let them shits get interrupted and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even though the match finished, Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page still ran up in that bitch. And I don't know what's going on with that shit. Scorpio Sky, Ethan Page. Then you got Lance Archer, who always there. And, of course, you got Sting wiping Darby Allin's ass, which makes Darby look weak in some small way. It does, bro. I don't know why Sting and Darby kind of got this thing going on, though. I think it should have just ended right when that, after the first thing. Because it seems like Sting is just
watch over him or something,
Yeah,
watching him and then just kind of let him do his thing until he start getting jumped, then show up.
He was champion before you showed up, so I don't think that he needs you to be on his back to make sure that he retains. If he had if he loses his title, what you gonna be there? You gonna be there to pat his back? It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You get it back. You get another shot. He ain't gonna do nothing but do right what he did. Go right back to a championship. Probably Kenny Omega's next.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised to see Darby Allin and Jungle Boy have another title match down the road a few years from now with a bigger
title. A ladder match or some shit, because
them boys tore that house down, man. Them boys can wrestle their ass.
That was a damn good match, man.
Ass men can wrestle their ass off, man.
Jungle Boy continues to surprise me, dude. Given the fact that I know, that just goes to show you, dude, anybody can get into this game if they truly want to be in it and learn it and be the best at it, or be good at it at least. Because Jungle Boy is damn good at what he's doing, my nigga. So, and that's surprising considering that it's Luke Perry's son. Everybody like, man, that's Luke Perry's son. He's a Hollywood star. He doesn't belong. Exception made. He proved himself. You know what I'm saying? And that's like I say, I give credit to Bad Bunny, bro, but come on, man. We all know that you was publicity. You were a publicity stunt, nigga. Money dragged in. Appreciate your time. The 3 months you spent here at the beginning of the year. Now it's time for you to go and do your thing. And hopefully the eyes that you picked up from WWE will help you on your tour, buddy. But don't come back. We don't need you back, bro. You ain't needed back, man. They got plenty of talent. Let them shine.
If you want to perform a concert, and if in an intermission on a pay-per-view, fine, whatever, if you just got to, but really don't need you back in the ring. Nah.
But, what today is? Thursday?
Yes, sir, all day long.
Okay, so.
One day left to the Mortal Kombat movie. Right. We'll talk about that, we're going to talk about that tomorrow.
But shit, what you got? Because like I said, I hadn't been watching much of nothing. I know you got some notes and everything, so I'll let you lead. You got it.
Yeah, so I'm thinking the Adam Page match, right? What do you think about? I'm not even gonna really talk about the match because obviously Adam Page won. They building Adam Page up right now, as they should. What do you think about this whole Adam Page and Dark Order thing, man? What do you think that's leading to? What do you think that's leading? Do you think that's leading to like a heel turn? Do you think that's just they gonna run face with it? What do you think is going on with this Adam Page Dark Order thing? Because they saved him from my ass whooping too.
I really do feel like Adam Page don't want to be a part of a group. You know what I mean? I think that this whole Adam Page and the Dark Order thing is just something that's still spilling over since Brody Lee. You know what I'm saying? They don't. I think the AEW bank put a lot on Dark Order. I think. You know what I mean? I think that they really wanted Dark Order to be a main staple of of stables. And they think about it. Look how many fucking stables they got over there. Every week, every last one of them on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the Dark Order is supposed to play that part. I think they just don't. This Adam Page thing might be holding them back, dude. I think they need to focus on. They don't need Adam Page to elevate those dudes over their careers. Those dudes need to elevate themselves. You know what I'm saying? They got each other. You know what I mean? And they are a group of talented individuals. They mostly tag teams. And Ethan will be the only person that's representing the group as a solo competitor. They need to find another solo competitor. I think they may be looking for that solo competitor in 10. You know what I'm saying? Because 10 is a big-ass powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? And you got you got Tay Conti over there representing the women's side of it. I really don't think Adam Page is necessary in the Dark Order. I think Adam Page wants to be a solo competitor. I think I'm surprised he ain't actually went up against Darby Allin for that title. I think he went. because he needed that. It's been a year now. It's been fucking.
It's been almost 2, actually.
It's been almost 2 years since he had a world title match with Jericho, right? For the title, he never even got a shot after that, dude. You know what I'm saying? He been riding. I guess that whole situation with him needing to be better is what it is. Maybe he taking his time. Maybe he like, man, look, I ain't got nothing but time. I'm still young. I don't know how old he is. You know what I'm, huh?
He's about 6 older. He's about 6 months older than me.
So yeah, he's still young. Man, he ain't even in his prime yet. He got time to hone his craft, be the best, and maybe he will join the Dark Order to develop a character so that when he does go solo, we'll be able to be like, all right, man, he come at him. You know what I'm saying? He come Hangman. I think that he should go heel to fit the Dark Order. I think he should carry around a noose and drag motherfuckers around backstage by a horse. AEW let him do it. Might be a little racist, but
make sure no black guys in it because people are sensitive. I would know that it's not.
Yeah,
like that.
I mean, we don't the gimmick, man. Shit, I'd be hog. I wouldn't mind seeing motherfuckers that he beefing with hog tied. You know what I'm saying?
Tie them by their feet and tie their hands. That's
tie them up, man. And the Dark Order would be the Dark Order didn't actually interfere in any Brody Lee matches. Brody Lee went out there and beat down his opponent.
Yeah.
And that's why I say I like AEW a lot because they don't rely on that, somebody interfered and the match got ended or, somebody interfered and it led to a victory by somebody. That shit don't happen as often in AEW as it does in WWE. And Tony Khan said that. He said it himself. He was like, man, I don't like my shows ending like that. We're going to have a winner and that's going to be that.
Yeah.
That's fine with me. I'm down. So, yeah, as of now, to help him round himself out, I'd make him heel. Then when he tied, I'd make him heel, and then somewhere down the line, I'd have the Dark Order either find somebody else to come in and push him out, which would set him on his own way to do his own thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'd do it like that. I'd do it like that with his career. But he still need to grow. I still feel he's green as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I still feel he's nervous in front of the camera. Cutting promos. In the ring, he good at what he do. But cutting promos and talking in front of the camera, I don't think that's his style. I think he's always been that motherfucker to come there, do a quick, passionate promo, and then goes to the ring and whoops some ass. That's how Adam Page seems to me.
I agree with you. But the only thing I would say and add on to the Dark Order thing is I don't think it's so much that it's Adam Page needing to be a part of the Dark Order thing. I think what the Dark Order is after the unfortunate passing of Brody Lee, RIP, the Dark Order needs a leader. They don't have, as you said, that single competitor. I think what you were trying to say was they need a leader. You know what I'm saying? They need a face of that group. You know what I'm saying? They need to have someone to build that group around. I don't think Adam Page, even if you do turn him heel, would fit that. I could see in the way you booked it how it could work. But I don't think he wants to be a part of that group for the simple fact he was just in world title matches with Chris Jericho, big matches with Kenny Omega. You understand what I'm saying? And now seeing those guys go off and have single success, and he hasn't had that yet. I think that's part of the reason why he's kind of, I don't want to be a part
reluctant. I run it, but I'm reluctant to do it. Yeah,
there you go. That's the word I'm looking for. He's reluctant to do it because he's seeing the if you're gonna do it with him, put me in the world title picture with it. Don't just have me on the mid card with it when I was just in the world title picture just a year ago. You understand what I'm saying? I think that's kind of what he's feeling with that right now. But I agree with you. I just wanted to piggyback on that. And add on.
Like you said, I agree with what you said too. I think the Dark Order needs him because
they need him.
I believe this -1 stuff is probably getting ready. It's probably holding them back as well.
His reign because it was like at first it was like, okay, we understand it for the passing of Brody Lee, but unfortunately in life and in show business, the show gotta go on. We can't be sad about Brody Lee, every single time in the show, because we can't be sad about it being gone. It's okay to be sad about it being gone, don't get me wrong, but we can't keep reminding everyone each and every week, oh, he's gone, we got to do this. Eventually it looks like a charity case. You understand what I'm saying?
And see, they say his wife said that, everybody in the back has been pivotal to him dealing with this and everything. And that's cool. but it need to remain backstage.
Exactly.
He can,
need to get wrestling on camera. Now, backstage and behind the scenes, y'all want to do YouTube shows behind the scenes with them, I'm cool with that. Fine.
Being the elite, that's what that's for. Yes, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, leave it for that. But as far as the in-ring, we need to get back to wrestling with the Dark Order before they lose relevance. They gonna
unless y'all gonna turn this into some serious, because he don't talk much. He's supposed to be the leader or the heir to the group. You know what I'm saying? But it's not somebody. This is where I'd like somebody in Dark Order to be like, man, to play that bad guy. Like, man, look, enough is enough, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I respect the kid. I respect Brody, but his time is done. We need to get back to business. All of y'all not wrestling every night. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all all wrestling throughout the 3 shows y'all got, of course. But it just seems like y'all is just a group of dudes walking around backstage with this kid. And y'all have a match using 10 or a match using 5, or y'all have a match using Tay Conti, and that's it for the Dark Order. Evil Uno don't even fucking wrestle no more, dude. You know what I'm saying? He started, it was Uno and Grayson and Stu Grayson when it started. Yeah. So, like, I don't know. Dark Order, I think they just need to reevaluate the situation and figure out how they want to handle it without the kid. You know what I'm saying? And without his feelings getting hurt.
I'm not saying scrap the group at all. The group can still work, but y'all need to change some shit up.
It needs to get back to being the Dark Order. You know what I'm saying? A mysterious group recruiting random people out of nowhere. Because I'm going to be honest with you, Cole Cabana don't even fit in that shit with his old bubbly ass attitude. You know what I'm saying?
He looks like he need to be with the best friends or some shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He out here all... I'm happy to be here, guys. Man, that could be disturbing if he was a disturbing individual. But yeah.
She said an interesting name earlier too. Tay Conti for the Dark Order. Let's piggyback off that. Tay Conti and Shida had a match last night. All right. Shida ultimately won that match. After that match,
Shida still champion?
Yeah, Shida retained last night. Yes, but after that match on the Titantron, we got number one contender. It's number one contender spot, and it had Britt Baker right next to it. So we're going to get Shida versus Britt Baker down the road. Your thoughts on it, my man?
She going to lose.
Who is she?
Shida. I mean, Shida going to lose.
Britt Baker? You think it's Britt Baker's time?
Britt Baker is one of the alumni, dude. You know what I'm saying? She's one of the alumni. She's one of the ones that's been working to get the company off the ground. Now that we off the ground, it's time for her to get her shine. That lights out match wasn't no coincidence, nigga. That lights out match was the placement of her is next in the title for the title. She done been through her ups and downs and shitty storylines and whatnot, and has been a near afterthought. If she hadn't had so much TV time, she'd be done. But
you see how beautifully that was booked by AEW. Even when she's not wrestling, we still keep that camera in her face.
You know what I'm saying? Through the shit with the broken leg and the broken nose and the nose job and all that stuff. All that stuff played its time. She ready for the light now. You know what I'm saying? So Shida, Britt Baker, she taking the title home. If she don't take it home first match, she will take it home the next match. But AEW, they don't do that. They don't seem to, give you a title shot. I mean, they did it with John Moxley and Omega. John Moxley lost. He had to come back and fight. Omega came back for a rematch. You know what I'm saying? But if he lose a title match, to the back of the line. Britt ain't losing, dude.
I don't see her losing either. I really do think it's Britt Baker's time. Honestly, when I look at this situation, I get that feeling like, I know it's probably a bad analogy, but I get that feeling like when we were talking about Bobby Lashley having his time, you know what I'm saying? Because he's been through the exact same thing, the stupid storylines, the ups and downs, the not being on TV for a little while and then showing back up, stupid storylines, losing for, I know I said that twice, but, losing to people he probably should be beating, and then all of a sudden it gets around WrestleMania time. You understand what I'm saying? Gets that big pay-per-view, and now, you know what I'm saying, they finally, all that and paid off, and now they're getting ready to get their shine. I get that feeling watching Britt Baker with Shida. Nothing against Shida. I just feel like her time as champion is up. You understand what I'm saying?
She does good.
Like she was yet another placeholder for Britt Baker. I ultimately feel that Britt Baker and Chris Statlander are ultimately going to be the two fighting for that thing before long. But as far as
I mean, look how they go ahead. Look how they did Nyla Jax. They did Nyla Rose, because they both about the same thing. They did Nyla Rose like they did Nia Jax. That's why I said both their names. They gave her that title quick and early, and she ain't had it since.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I just think it's just time for Britt Baker to have that chance.
It's most definitely time. She is that. She is under the skin. Yeah. Most definitely under the skin. She has made it to where she's under the skin now. She's always been like that too. You know what I'm saying? So
she's a household name now.
She's built herself up to be in this championship match now.
And deservedly so. And I think it's about time too.
And she gonna be that where Sheeta was a good face champion for all this time, she's gonna be that good heel champion for a long time. It's about time now for a female heel champion that's worth looking at. No offense, Nyla. You just wasn't. Yeah. It's just not for you. I think that was like a give the big woman the title just because she's the big woman.
More of a publicity stunt too, because she's a big woman. She was also. We ain't gonna talk about that, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I think it was more of a publicity stunt more than anything. I'm not hating on it.
He said publicity stunt.
I'm not hating on it. I'm just calling it what it is.
Right.
I'm just calling it what it is. Just call it what it is. But yeah, it's Britt Baker's time, man. It's been time, and I honestly hope that she gets it her first chance, man. I honestly think it's going to be a hell of a match, too, honestly.
I think it's going to be a damn good match, honestly.
I think it's going to be a damn good match. So, moving on, man. What you think? Okay. So, we got the Pinnacle and we got the Inner Circle, right? Arguably the two biggest stables in AEW right now.
Two of the biggest high-profile stables in that bitch, at least.
With some huge names across the board. Your thoughts on this, right? Your thoughts on the Inner Circle and the Pinnacle going at it, because all they did was have separate interviews last night. But I'm just saying for future for going down the road, what do you think this is going to end up? What are you thinking about this rivalry so far between these two?
Dude, if I'm not mistaken, I think I heard something about this match between these two stables going down in 2 rings, like war games. I might have to look into that again. I don't know. I was looking through the shit and I seen. It says something about these two teams are going to occupy 2 rings, or these two teams are going to need 2 rings. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to look into that. But I would not be surprised if they had some type of War Game style match go on here, because since WWE did clearly snatch War Games out of Cody's mouth, you know what I'm saying, and took it straight out. That was a WCW product, if anything.
Made by Dustin Rhodes himself.
Yeah. So I think, but they don't, just because they own the rights to War Games doesn't mean that they own the rights to the style of match. So
yeah, you can just call it something else.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think these guys gonna get themselves a double ring cage match and let them hash it out. At least that'll be the best way to go for it. You can't stick all 8 of these motherfuckers in a cage and let them be. You ain't gonna have no room. You know what I'm saying? But if you got 2 big ass rings. And come on now, who the hell, what you gonna need 2 rings to house Big Wardlow and Jake Hager? You know what I mean? You gonna need 2 rings.
Right by themselves.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna need 2 rings to house to accommodate the intense action from Santana and Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? The Jericho gonna need some space to beat down MJF. I hope Tully ain't even in the match. He gonna die. You know. So shit, I mean, FTR in there too, dude. They gonna need some space. They tried it. You see what happened one time? They did the whole just let them fight. These motherfuckers was all over the arena. It was a fight here, a fight there. It was a fight in the concession stand. It was a fight in the parking lot. Man, let's keep this shit in the ring. Get these 2 rings. Get a cage around that motherfucker. Let these motherfuckers beat the hell out of each other. That's what I think. I think it'll be the best way to get it all done. The match will be lit as fuck. Like, come on now. Santana and Ortiz, FTR, Shawn Spears versus fucking who else? Wait a minute. We got Shawn Spears and fucking Sammy G. You know what I mean? You got Wardlow and Jake Hager. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's a lot of beef. and it needs
like a pay-per-view card. Honestly, that could be a pay-per-view card by itself.
Coming up with that, I mean, don't they got a pay-per-view? I think that's what it was. It was some kind of whatever they pay-per-view coming up. Whenever they're going to settle their beef, I'm thinking that match is going to happen.
Yeah, they got a pay-per-view coming up. I'm not sure when it is. Y'all let me know down in the comment section.
Yeah,
I'm
let us know. That's what I say. I've been farming, so shit.
I've been doing videos on a whole lot of other shit, as y'all seen. So
yeah. So yeah, let us know what's going down with AEW pay-per-views, man.
Who you got winning that match? If you had to pick a winner right now, say that match was happening tonight, who you got winning that match between the Pinnacle and the Inner Circle? If that match would happen tonight, who you picking?
I'd give it to MJF because MJF needs the exposure. You know what I'm saying? MJF will be an AEW champion somewhere down the line, whether we gonna like it or not. But he definitely will be a TNT champion somewhere down the line as well. It's a rank, it's a hierarchy thing. You know, you got to get that. You're already a diamond, the company champion by having the fucking diamond ring. You had 2 matches for it. You had the match when you wanted, and you had a match for it for whatever reason. I don't know what that is, nigga. How many diamond rings you got in the back? Because not everybody's hand is the same. You gonna have to have a ring for everybody, bro. So I'm hoping that they kind of just throwing that shit, the ring thing, out of there. You know what I mean? And just letting these dudes just build themselves up and capture titles. Now, do you think they need more titles around?
I can't lie. I don't think they should go WWE wouldn't have a whole nother world champion. No, but
not another, definitely.
But I think one more mid-card champion, not that FTW championship. I don't know what the fuck y'all was doing with
I don't even think dude's still carrying that shit.
Bro, I haven't seen or heard of that shit, and I don't even know if it's still around. Y'all let me know if it is. I haven't seen it, because if it is, and even the fact that I have to question and ask where it is lets me know that even if it is around, it has no relevance. So with that being said, I think one more mid-card title that actually has relevance would be needed here.
I think they need a TV championship. Well, that is the TNT championship. So
that is the TNT.
They needed. There was shit. WCW had a United States championship.
I'm about to say they need an intercontinental
cruiserweight, featherweight, whatever you want to call it.
All-star championship, something.
Something. You know? I think another title would be necessary to make the show complete the way it needs to be.
And make it relevant. Don't just throw it. Don't do what WWE do. Just give you a title and then you forget about it in 3 months. Don't do that shit. Now,
women's championships, WWE Tag Team Women's Championships,
07 championship, and don't know what to do with all them shits.
Dumbasses.
But before we get up out of here and get to the Eddie Kingston, John Moxley thing, what you think about Christian, man? What you think about Christian?
I think Christian
picking up a win last night.
I think Christian's gonna keep working. I think Christian just wants to prove that he can still be in the ring. I don't know if a world title shot championship is coming his way, and I don't know if any kind of championship is coming his way in AEW. But to see Christian get back out there, like, I ain't never been a fan of Christian, but I enjoy Christian being in the ring because he knows how to work. You know what I'm saying? And if you know how to work, that's where your fans gonna come from. They gonna want to see you wrestle, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just like watching Christian wrestle, and I like seeing him win. You know what I'm saying? I like seeing him get in that spotlight, and that's fucked up what Taz said about him and Edge last week before he had that match. Before he did, there was just shit that led up to this match with Will Hobbs. How Taz was like, you know what? I ain't never like you. I ain't never liked the dude that you rode the coattails of. Yeah, he said, you a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. I was like, damn, bro. That guy that you rode, the guy whose coattails you rode in the other company, I ain't never like him either. I say, oh, shit. With Taz, stop. But that right there is exactly what I'm talking about. Christian was never riding Edge's coattails, dude. It's always the same thing with every tag team. One person shines more than the next. It just so happens that Edge was the one that shined above Christian. When they split, Christian still had a successful career.
Has been a world champion, bro. Christian is undoubtedly. Go look at his fucking resume. I'm gonna go ahead and redo that video, bro. Look at Christian's resume wrestling, y'all, and y'all can't tell me. You compare his resume to any other motherfucker that's in the Hall of Fame right now and tell me that man don't belong.
Dude, out of all the motherfuckers that went in the Hall of Fame this year,
Great Khali. I'm gonna say it. Great Khali. I'll say it.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and I mean, like I say, I wonder. You know how they don't be talking about why they do shit? Why'd you leave WWE? My bro, I'm sure Christian would probably say the first thing he say, my niggas, they ain't put me in the Hall of Fame this year.
Right, and understandable.
Looking good. Intercontinental championships, tag team championships, world championships. You wasn't the United States champion once? European championship at one time?
He is a Grand Slam champion, bro. He is a Grand Slam champion.
But you let the Bellas.
I was just finna say that's another pair of pictures I'm finna get on too. The Bella twins.
Those, bro.
Fucking John Cena and Daniel Bryan. Cut the shit.
I would like to say that I think Daniel Bryan might be on his way out though.
We're gonna talk about that.
He talked about he did some. I didn't read the whole thing.
Save that for a whole nother video. We gotta do a whole video on that one.
Yeah, I didn't read the whole. The whole situation, but I did see that get from what I did see that he feels like, man, look, I think I'm about done here. He could be on his way out the door. You
said that we're gonna be seeing Bryan Danielson over there. You said that,
and I wouldn't. It's not a shock to me, nigga, because the beast, like I say, it ain't nowhere in here you finna try to sit up here and make me believe that Roman Reigns better than anybody he's ever fought. He ain't better than Kevin Owens. He ain't better than fucking Daniel Bryan. He ain't better than Cesaro, which he about to be fighting.
He ain't better than Seth Rollins. And y'all know how I feel about Seth Rollins.
So, yeah.
He ain't better than John Moxley. And y'all know how he feels about John Moxley.
John Moxley. Come on.
But let's save that for a whole nother videos. We'll fuck around and talk about that for a whole nother hour in itself. So we're going to close it out with this, man. I'm truly believing that Eddie Kingston and John Moxley are going to be my favorite fucking duo going forward for a while. Because, bro, this is probably a bad analogy, but they remind me, if not like a more hardcore Edge and Christian, they remind me of fucking Triple H and Shawn Michaels to a degree. You know what I'm saying? Because they always do some wacky shit.
They bounce off of each other, though.
Bro, they build off each other so well, bro. Their chemistry is unmatched right now.
They friends. That's what best friends. That's true best friends. Because I don't know where the hell Chuck Taylor and what's the name, Trent Beretta showed up from. That was just a coincidence or some shit. Look, bro, let's just get together and just call ourselves the best friends, my nigga. We can walk down to the ring. Nobody ever seen a gimmick. Two grown ass men walk down to the ring, hug and hold hands. Stop.
But Eddie Kingston and John Moxley, bro, like I know John Moxley's still going after Kenny Omega in the World Championship right now, and Eddie Kingston got his back, bro. But I'm sorry, I want them as tag team champions so bad, real soon, bro. Because they, like you say, they work so good off each other. The chemistry, and then the shit they do. It's like they one up each other, but on a good scale. It's like, man, I'm finna do this crazy shit. Oh yeah. Well, guess what, motherfucker? I'm finna do this crazy. And then it's like, bro, you know what? All right, I see you. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing that, bro.
That's what they for, though. Because Eddie Kingston and they both them hardcore icons, nigga. Regardless, they've been definitely both of them over the years have definitely been toned down. But coming back to AEW, y'all able to crank that shit back up. And I think that's them
all the way up.
Yeah. So I think, and considering that John's still a fucking United States champion somewhere else, ain't he?
I think
he retained that title at that pay-per-view in Japan.
New Japan?
I think he retained, if I ain't mistaken. But even then, man's a workaholic. Don't get me wrong. I ain't dude. John Moxley just is not American World Championship material, if I had to say. I have to say that I do not take anything away from his style of wrestling at all, man. It's just that the way that he's been traded in the World Championship light has not left a good taste in my mouth, dude. And that I can honestly say thank you WWE for that shit. But seeing him be back in his element, that right there, he is still somebody that I'd like to watch and I'd enjoy watching wrestle. I just don't think that I don't think that anybody really knows how to use him in a championship picture.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? One-on-one championship thing, this whole, I take on anybody bravado ass shit, that shit only go for so long, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can only write so many stories around that. You can only clash with so many different personalities around that. But when you got a person that you see what happened with Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston, they had a match before they teamed up. One match. I think it was probably like, you know what, that match was so good. I think we'd rather see y'all two together and go into the tag team division and probably elevate it a little bit more.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all will dominate, man. Y'all will dominate, bro. Not only in the match, like having a good match, but they personalities on the mic and in that camera, bro. Like,
so we gonna say Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston versus the Young Bucks somewhere down the line for the AEW Tag Team Championship, seeing as they heels.
Ladder match, TLC match, you know what I'm saying?
Seeing as they heels and affiliated with Omega and stuff.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'd love to see it, bro. I'd love to see it. I'm liking Jon Moxley and Eddie Kingston, bro. They keep that shit going. Keep that shit going. Y'all need to go after the tag team championships, bro, and show people, other than the Young Bucks, show people what a tag team division is supposed to look like, man. Y'all fit. Y'all just fit. To me, y'all just fit.
I don't even know what happened to Max Caster and his boy, but they was on that. They was doing some kind of an interview with the Big Show the other night, man. I don't know if they getting ready for a big push. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. I think Mo Dude was on. I think old dude was injured. Not Max Caster, the other dude. I think he was injured.
Yeah.
So I think he might be coming back, and they finna get their tag team back on the line, on the road, which would be a good thing for the division because it's necessary. Who the hell were the Young Bucks beefing with recently? They just been taking on all comers. I think their last title match that they had was against Ray Phoenix and what's her name? Pac.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think they've been struggling a lot more with this Kenny Omega shit, which is something that's going down. What you think about that? Who you think gonna come out undisputed? Kenny Omega or Rich Swann? Who deserves it? Who needs it? What can it do? What can it do for the shows? I mean, I know Kenny Omega on Impact will definitely gonna get some. You definitely finna get some eyes over there.
Bro, Kenny Omega going to Impact will be what was like in 2006 when Kurt Angle went over there to Impact and literally carried that company, literally made that company relevant the entire time he was there. Elevated that company from nothing, damn near by himself. I ain't gonna say by himself because he had talent like AJ Styles, Samoa Joe,
he had Scott Steiner, Booker T, and all. He had a lot of
that spotlight on a place that wasn't getting no shine. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what Kenny Omega is gonna do with this. So to answer your question, I got Kenny Omega winning. Nothing against Rich Swann, bro. I'm glad you got your shit back on track after that shit happened with you in WWE. To be honest, I think you're better off without WWE, as everybody is now seeing.
Always was.
And honestly, always was. I'm glad you're getting your runs, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't be world champion again. But right now, in this period in time, it's the Kenny Omega show.
I think Kenny Omega would be the thing I think Kenny gonna win too, and I think everybody believe that too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, it's just unanimous. When people look at you say Rich Swann and Kenny Omega, people gonna go to Kenny Omega first
every time, bro. And it's nothing against Rich Swann, bro. Rich Swann, you cold. You gonna be world champion again.
It's a name, dude. It's the name.
But you not Kenny Omega right now. Kenny Omega, if it's not AJ Styles, Kenny Omega is the best motherfucking performer in the world, right? With him and Randy Orton. We got one in WWE. It only makes sense to put the shit on Kenny Omega, bro. Who else you gonna put it on right now? That makes sense. That's gonna put the company where it needs to be.
I mean, Rich Swann is AEW champion.
Do that even sound right now at this time? I'm not saying it won't sound right down the road, but at this moment in time, do that sound right?
Not right now.
No, but I tell you a name that do sound right. Kenny Omega, AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Kenny Omega, Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight. That sound like a winner to me.
We talking about Kenny Omega. We talking about Kenny Omega versus Moose. Kenny Omega versus what's his face? Eddie. Not what's his dude name? Eddie. Not Eddie Kingston.
Edwards.
Eddie Edwards. There you go.
Eddie Edwards.
Yeah. Kenny Omega versus Eddie Edwards. Kenny Omega versus what's that other cat name that come in there and won X Division from old girl Tessa Blanchard? Sammy Callahan too. You know, it ain't Ace Austin. Sammy Callahan is it Ace Austin?
Ace Austin.
There you go.
Ace Austin.
Yeah. You got a lot of good matches that a lot of people over there that Kenny Omega can bring up and say, man, look at how, and that'll be another part of his stick too. You can be like Kenny Omega be running around talking like the Undertaker. You wrestle with me, I make you famous. It's true. It's true. And you know, look, you wrestle Kenny Omega, you gonna have your name. Right.
And look, with the Rich Swann situation, bro, as long as they don't book Rich Swann to make him look weak, Rich Swann is gonna come out better even in a loss because you were in the ring and went toe to toe with Kenny Mega. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like, bro, if I was a wrestler, I'd be like, bro, just give me a good match. I don't give a damn about what. Just give me a good match because I'm gonna be my paycheck's gonna go. Soon as I say I can put that on my resume, I was in a world championship match with Kenny Omega in his prime, bro. Yep. Enough fucking said. Enough said.
You ain't got nothing else to talk about.
Any wrestling resume and get dollars.
It could be like dollars. You fought Kenny Omega? You hired, nigga. You hired.
You gonna work.
What? That mean that you fought Kenny. This says here that you had a match with Kenny Omega in 2021 at Rebellion. I saw that match. You lost, but that was a damn good match. You can work. We got a spot for you here. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Bruh.
Now look, of course, anybody would want to win right now, but in the world of wrestling, bro, sometimes taking the L is the better thing. Sometimes, you understand what I'm saying? You can't win them all, and it's gonna come a point in time Kenny Omega gonna have to take that L. But right now,
he don't have to drop that title eventually. You think he gonna remain AEW? Yeah, they're not making a new belt to put these together. These two belts are gonna still be their own separate belts. You gonna defend your Impact title on Impact. You just carrying both of them. So eventually he gonna have to drop one. Really
so basically, y'all now seeing what wrestling was before WWE did they bullshit. You had wrestlers in this company going wrestle over in this company and wrestling for their titles too. Because you know what I'm saying? Instead of just being one big ass conglomerate and doing house shows, I work over here and I'm champion over here and I'm champion over here too. That's just how I roll.
Yep, that's what they talked about. That's what they talked about in that little press conference too, because they was like, man, people are gonna wonder what's gonna happen. Are you just gonna win the Impact title and run back to AEW and hold it? He was like, nah, you're gonna have duties on both shows. This has been discussed. Yeah, if you Impact World Champion, your ass is an Impact employee, and you gonna wrestle in an Impact ring for that title no matter what. And guess who just so happens to be the damn owner, the nigga who's sitting on his dick right now. Don Callis. So yeah, it's just so shit, nigga. It's inevitable. So they know what the smart. The thing is, Rich, it's nothing against you or your athleticism or your prowess or your willingness to achieve greatness, bro. It's money and business, and right now the name that's best for business is Kenny Omega, dude.
Kenny Omega, bro.
It's not against it. They try to give you all these 5 ways Rich Swann can beat Kenny. Man, please, you only need one way to beat that nigga. 1, 2, 3, shoulders to the mat or make that boy tap. You don't need 5 ways. You can know if you get the better of him, which is kind of I can't believe if you get the better of him, and it just wasn't Kenny's night. Rich Swann surprised and shocked us all, nigga. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn.
But it just seems like to me the smart business move would be Kenny Omega. I wouldn't be mad if it just all the sense.
Kenny Omega would be the way I'd go with this. Yeah. For just off his name, just off of the people who would come to wrestle Kenny Omega that would come to these companies from different other companies. You know what I'm saying? That off of his name, period, I'd be all over that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But I tell you, there's 2 ladies that I think is getting undershined on. I don't remember the other chick's name, but the Kira Knight, the one chick and her homegirl they Impact Tag Team Women's Champions right now. They kind of in the same situation that Nia Jackson, Shayna Baszler in. They ain't got no real tag teams over there worth fighting. You know what I'm saying? So they just there. You know what I mean? They weird. You can go look them up. I forgot the chick's name, but I I guess they call themselves Fire and Flare or some shit like that. Fire, it's something like that. But I don't know, dude. They good. They interesting to watch. I'll tell you that. I watched one of the matches, bro, and I'm like, okay, this is weird, but that was actually, it was a match with Jessica Havoc and her homegirl, and I guess old girl had been losing the matches more than Jessica Havoc had been losing the matches. So if the story, this is an example of women's tag team titles not needing to be a thing, and that's not nothing against the women, but you just had a tag team. You built the tag team championships for this division because for whatever reason, Deonna Purrazzo is just wrecking shop in the singles division. You know what I mean? So you got the tag team divisions. You give them to Keira Knightley and somebody else, and then you mix up two other tag teams. You had one with Jordynne Grace and Jazz, who just retired, by the way. Yeah, I think Jordynne Grace just retired her on top of that. So that's one tag team y'all just split up that didn't get the championships. Now y'all had Jessica Havoc and this other chick who didn't get the championships, and they just split up. Stop with this women's tag team shit, dude. What is wrong with y'all?
I think what he's trying to say, y'all, is stop with the women's tag team championships if you're not going to have long-term plans with them.
Dude, it's sad to... It's the exact same shit I'm watching with Nia and them. It's like...
There's no plan.
What are y'all going to do with the... Why have these things? It's just like y'all made those belts just to have them. And now WWE done made 2 sets of women's championship belts. And what y'all gonna do now? Y'all gonna come up with another set of women's championship belts? I suppose AEW gonna get some women's championship belts.
They will the next year. They will the next year. I
don't need them.
I don't have a problem with it. Just have a plan with them. Have long-term plans with them. If you
we need a plan. We need a plan. We don't need no. I need to know what's going on. I want good matches, man. I want good matches for these ladies, dude. Y'all understand? Y'all get them up in there, and it makes me not, bro. I'm a fan of Jessica Havoc. I've said this before. She's been underutilized. You know what I'm saying? A lot of chicks be under you. That's the thing, and they know it. Once you broads cross the age of 30, y'all done.
Everything goes south.
Y'all done, and y'all know this because then y'all start hitting them. Y'all get your crow's feet, get your turkey neck. You know what I'm saying?
What is known, fellas, is hitting the wall.
Yeah, you and y'all know this. Come on, dude. The Bellas, that was the most, dude. Show a picture of them when they first showed up, and you show a picture of them now, 2 babies in. Oh my God, they looking like typical essays, nigga.
You bitches look like Consuelo off a motherfucking Family Guy.
Dude, when I seen Brie, I say, damn, who is that? You say, that's Brie Bella. I say,
hell
Daniel
no.
Bryan's girl, Brie Bella, yeah. The prettier one, Brie Bella, yeah. Daniel, why you married that typical woman? Why you
He didn't expect her to be that. I'm telling you. When he married her, she wasn't like that. And after he got married, putting the babies in,
nigga put the 2 vegan babies in her ass.
God damn, man.
Oh man, Bryan Danielson in AEW. All right, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Drop down in the comments on what y'all's opinions on what this week's of wrestling. What y'all think, man? Rich Swann, Omega. I mean, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What y'all want? Yeah, I'm going to take Kenny on this. No offense, Rich. It's the name, dude. It's the name, dude.
It's the brand.
Yeah, the brand. It's just the brand. The cleaner. That boy. You're done, dude. You're done. I want to see Will Ospreay in AEW.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
I'd love to see Will Ospreay at AEW. Nick. I don't think he ever will. Will smart. Will's like, man, look, I'm just gonna wrestle till I can't wrestle no more. And I think he's doing it. Wait a minute. As a matter of fact, Will Ospreay called out Seth Rollins. Yeah. Will Ospreay called out Seth Rollins. He was like, man, I want to wrestle against Seth Rollins, man. He like, he thinks he's the best at what he does. But I was like, bro, Vince, money match. We need to you need to make this happen, dude.
I would argue Finn Balor because he's been doing it longer. And he's still in the prime. But hey, that's just me. That's just me. As far as that high flying, top of the game, high flying right now, I'd say Finn Balor.
Oh, okay.
That's me.
Damn, man.
That's me.
Oh, that's right. Karrion Kross, before we go.
Good look.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? We just gonna end it on that note right there. Karrion Kross, dude, like I said, I don't know. God damn it. Man, why you can't just go out there and do you? Why you gotta go out there and do you and her?
Wait. Fuck.
I don't know, man. Maybe, I guess. You so tough, but you got her on your hip. That's what gets me. You so, TikTok and I'm the man. Ain't nobody gonna take me out. That promo he cut this past week was fucking amazing. Only thing that set it off?
Scarlet.
Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you?
Why are you not wrestling?
Yeah, why you ain't? Well, she can't wrestle because WWE can't show that much butt cheek on TV anymore.
Man, Scarlett's at AEW so she can show that ass like
she should have been at AEW. I would have for sure thought that she showed up in TNA and WWE when AEW was just coming up, and I knew for a fact she was gonna be over there. But
she fits AEW, bro. Like they, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I don't get with this whole. Oh, you don't want to treat women like objects, bro. Ain't nobody treating no motherfucking woman like objects. If she want to show her sexy, let her show her fucking sexy. Shit, that's called her being feminine, motherfucker. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
That's what she's doing anyway now. Why you think Triple H and Shawn Michaels hired her?
To talk to and play bingo? Hell no. So she can walk in that ass.
Come on now. You didn't watch any match before anything. If you've watched any match that she had before she was in WWE, you know damn well why you was watching that match.
Especially with Joey Ryan. Don't even get me. They might as well have done porn.
You might as well film that shit. Yeah, somebody should have got laid that night.
I'm sure 2 or 3 bitches walked out of there pregnant after that match. I'm sure.
All right, man, guys. Look, that's been the show. We've been you see how we get down, man. Look, we just it's just jokes. Don't take offense. Don't get offended. You know what I'm saying? Don't get offended at shit. It's just jokes. We having fun. That's what YouTube is about, having fun. In some cases, but yeah, y'all drop down below in the comments how y'all feel about this week's wrestling. But let me know what y'all expecting next week. I'm your man, Beardy Guy. That's my guy, Rage King, Realm of Rage TV, Beardy Beanie Entertainment. We coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Catch us on our Twitter handles as well. You know what I'm saying? If y'all just want to, stay connected, Instagram, all that shit, find us. You know what I'm saying? We got links on our channels and profiles and all that good stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? If you pick up Bearded Beanie and go take that anywhere, I'm pretty sure you'll find me. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Rage King, because guess what?
Trust me.
It's only one of each of us, and you looking at us. So y'all have a good day, and yeah, peace. That was a good little hour.
Yes, sir.